Hi everybody, Elite Mobile Auto Electric here. Back at it again with a 2003 Chevy Silverado. The issue with this was that I had a code for it was a Evap. What was it? It was a p0446 Evap vent control problem. And then disregard the mass airflow. I had unplugged that one for another diagnostic that I did. But here we are. I did notice that it always said venting, which was the first one. It always says venting, even though when it should be closed, the truck has not been started. You have also your fuel tank pressure sensor, fuel tank pressure, which always sits at 6.50. It does not move. The voltage stays at 0.2. That never moves. So before I do anything, I was able to command function test output controls, and then the vent solenoid. I was able to command it. As you can tell, it always says venting. I don't know if you're able to hear it. It sounds like on that direction, on the far end. So it does actuate, so that's good. I did do the smoke test and it does not leak whatsoever, so it operates pretty good. But before anything on replacing it, I decided to check my voltage or pressure, and noticed that it wouldn't change regards if I would smoke test it or not. So I decided to get a hold of AutoZone. Was able to change was able to get the part. It's SU1390 is the part number. Now that is a fuel tank or evap pressure sensor. It looks similar to a map sensor, but it just reads the pressure inside. So if you take a look, this never changes. It always stays the same pressure full time, no issues. It never changes. And what I did was I'm going to unplug it, and that way you're able to look at the readings. So I'm about to unplug it. Alright, so now you've seen that it dropped down to 0 voltage, and now I'm gonna plug in my AutoZone one, which shouldn't read any pressure. And there, it clicked, and you're able to see that the pressure has dropped, also including the voltage. The voltage has risen, I'm sorry, but no pressure. And if at the very bottom, if I kind of like put my thumb to it and then tap it, you will see that pressure does change. You see a little humps at the bottom, and also my voltage. And all I'm doing is I'm just tapping it, the top part of the map sensor, the pressure sensor, and that way it gives you a little insight of what does that do. And once it does not read any pressure at all, the evap on venting, it will start switching to not venting because there's no air to vent, you know, from the tank. So that will change, and that code will disappear for a faulty pressure sensor. And that just sits right on top of the fuel pump. So I did have to lift the bed to be able to get to it. But I will be replacing it, and it should be ready. That code should not pop up whatsoever, and it should not vent also when it doesn't need to. So thank you for joining again. Make sure you guys like, subscribe video. Thank you.